Oh, what the fuck?
Where you just nearly died. What's the point of injunction, I suppose? Do you know what I mean? Just, fuck everyone! GTA! Yes guys, we're at Invictus this morning getting a quick arm pump. We've got a sick tattoo to do today. Stay tuned, day in the life of a tattoo artist. Quick weight check. Guessing, don't know, I feel quite like, maybe like 51 kilo? 51. No, 61. 61. Fight weight, baby. My arms. Feel bad for whoever I'm tattooing today. Cool Cloud. Get Cloud on the scene. Cloud! Cloud! Morning.
Hi.
Sleeping Beauty. What are you doing? Mer?
Get ready.
Alright. We need to figure out some breakfast.
I know.
Mer. What about, I don't know, shall I hit up a shop?
Yeah, please.
Yeah? What should we get?
For breakfast, I don't really mind. I'm not too fussed about breakfast.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I'll call you when I'm in the shop.
Okay. Can I have a Red Bull, please?
Yeah.
One left.
Yeah, I've already had my Red Bull today, so I can't go past 2 Red Bulls in a day.
Right.
Oh, what the fuck?
Where you just nearly died.
Fucking man tattooing today.
What's the point of injunction, I suppose? Do you know what I mean? Just, fuck everyone! GTA this. So we've got a sick little tattoo to do today. Pikachu to do today, to be fair, which is actually quite sick. So you can tell I'm a little bit of a fan. I've got it on one of my loyal customers, been with me from the start. I've known him quite a while, my mate Paddy, so he's turning up in half an hour, so we've got half an hour just to set up. He did actually surprise me when he wanted this, to be fair. So we've got like the gangster Pokemon Pikachu going on. We've got like the chain at the bottom. Got like a bit of like Chicano text at the bottom there. We've got a little bit of like spray paint because on the other side he's got the stitch. Bit of smoke running through. Not quite sure how it's gonna sit on the leg yet. Quite tall, he's probably what do you reckon Paddy is? Like 6'4" maybe? 6'3"? 6'2" maybe, yeah, he's quite, a lot bigger than me anyway. The back comes a bit shallow, so there's not a lot of width, but we've got more height, so I need to try to figure that out, to be fair. I'm going off what I did, tattooed Paddy a couple months into my career. The bottom half was probably like 8 months into my career, so I've levelled up a lot. Money, didn't you? Yeah, he did 5 days, 5 or 6 days back to back on his arm. Back to back, animal, bro. So I'm not worried about how he's gonna sit. He's gonna champ it. Can you do me a favour? Can you fill my water bottle up and give me some tissue? Yeah. Charlie. Yeah. Can you do the bins as well? And what the floor? Cook me food. Do my tattoo for me. Yeah. Paddy.
Yo, big man.
Big dog. Come here, mate. What you saying?
Good, mate. You right?
You're too tall, mate. You swear you grow every time I see you. Oh, mate, your stitch looks sick.
Does that?
Yeah, boy, pop in. Cheers.
Literally got to just pass the roundabout and my hat flew off all the way back to the bus stop.
Are you all happy with the design of that?
Yeah,
I think it's going to look heavy, bro, to be fair.
Bro.
Something different, innit?
Yeah.
Goes with the stitch, nice. I feel like it pulls all of it together, to be fair. Like, I feel like it's sound, do you know what I mean? The thing with the Joker, it's like, because we've gone gangster on both of them, it's like a gangster Chicano type thing anyway.
It's not like a very serious like Joker where you got like
exactly.
Really
Yeah, exactly. It's actually banging placement, like where I wanted it. Like it actually is. Can't lie. Obviously I'm leaving that negative edge around the outside, but I'm also cutting into it at the same time to keep that fur effect. If I just come out of here, it's going to be like a cartoon. All I'm doing is I'm just coming in ever so slightly, just nicking into it, just so you keep that sort of negative fur texture, just so it's not so basic, and then I'm just toning off it. If I don't tone over everything here, coming off this, it's just going to look flat. So it needs to have that background, even if it's 30%, do you know what I mean? But obviously darker the better, the darker the more contrast you have. And then I'm just literally just freestyling it. I've done smoke loads of times before. I'm just sort of like, because obviously it's very hard to match smoke to fit the customer's body, so a lot of the time I just freestyle it. You see how this is like the bend of his knee. I'm taking that into consideration when I'm flowing this up. I knew that I needed to connect onto that smoke up there. So when I designed it, I knew if I got it anywhere close, I could just freehand it going into the design, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like with this Pikachu, I've sat it below the knee. I want it to be quite high to be able to cover into the knee. I wanted these two ears to wrap either side, and then, but obviously I didn't want to put that face on this bendy part. So I dropped that, put a hat on it, just so it drops it that little bit more. And then I was like, right, okay, so I've got a hat that covers this bit of like where you kneel on your knees. This grindy bit, this just can like fall out in quite easy. So I was like, right, if I put the face on this bit, a bit more of like a shin, it's a bit more nicer skin, so I know that tattoo is going to be future proof for like healing and stuff like that. I've done to keep obviously sort of that Pokemon vibe, put a little Pokemon sort of style but not proper Pokemon, do you know what I mean? Because I don't want it to stand out as being Pokemon in your face. Obviously it's a Pikachu, but you see how I've done like a sort of a Pokeball effect on the chain on this bit?
Yeah.
Just little highlights that when you look at it, it catches your eye, so you know it is a Pikachu type thing. And then obviously like it's an electric type Pokemon, so I've just done like it needed to be sat on something, so and this was too dark and I needed to break it up, and I wanted some negative through here, so I just put like an electric bolt through there. There's nothing crazy. I was gonna run it through the whole thing and go up, but it didn't really look right, so I just cut it off there just to break it off so I could put something dark on here, because I knew I wanted that negative. I needed the contrast underneath and I needed the layers. So if I had this right and negative, it would have clashed with that. So I put it black, and then all I needed was something to break it up as like a little blocker. So imagine like you've layered 4 pieces of paper above each other. Anything black, solid black's at the bottom. Anything negative's very at the top. Your mid-tones are in between. So what I've done is I've put my solid blacks at the bottom, negative thing at the top. I've toned over each layer by layer. So like this negative shape, obviously the negative's on the top. If all I did was tone over that section, so that is behind that negative shape. This lightning bolt I've put in here, I've just toned over that section, not come off it because I don't want a harsh edge, but just edged it. And then that's your layers. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers just in this section, and that's what makes that tattoo pop. Then on top of that layer, you've got this, which this is sat behind that. And then as you go on, there's just layers and layers and layers. It's busy, but because it's that kind of piece, I can get away with that, if that makes sense. Like if that was a face or something like a Chicano girl, I probably wouldn't have that many layers in it, but it's because it's like a cartoony type thing, and the back's busy as well. I wanted to match that sort of effect for it. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
So they've got a couple of bookings then, or a couple of
Yeah, he's fully booked for 2 months, bro. 2 days a week, yeah. So as soon as he's confident enough and ready, bro, I'll open him up. However much he wants to work, 4, 5, 6 days, 7 days a week.
If you do it, you just tattoo in there next to you, yeah?
Yeah, literally he'll be over there, yeah.
I found the old tattoo and then you fucking get a camera out for the fucking white.
In the kneecap,
In the knee
boy,
as well,
like.
mate. The white in the kneecap.
Right, have a little look in the mirror, bro.
Yeah, that looks sick, bro.
So obviously, is an open wound, can get affected, no sunburns, no saunas. Try avoid submerging underneath water. Where are you up with this? So this is pretty much your clean film now.
Oh, okay.
And then give it a good clean, give it a good wash, and then and then air dry it for tonight, and then cream it tomorrow morning, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll give it a good clean, then we'll do the back, yeah. Nice one, mate. Yes, guys, we've finished up today. Paddy is in tomorrow at 9:30 to do the back side of the leg. Pretty happy with the progress today. Smashed it out, to be fair. Like, I know it is 9:30 now, but we didn't start till late. And I did do the knee as well, so we got actually quite a fair bit done. Design will be on my socials, Jax.tattoos on all platforms. There will be more YouTube coming through. I'm going to be more consistent with it. We're going to start pushing it. We've got our next video will probably be the tattoo convention, start next month, so stay tuned for that. Comment, like, subscribe. See you later, guys.